Alright everyone, so this is my brother-in-law. This is his 2019 Dodge Charger SXT. In today's video, he's going to be talking to us about his experience with the car. He's going to be telling us what he likes, what he dislikes. He is first-time owner. He got it back in 2019, right off the lot.
Having owned this car, I first got it when it only had about 5 miles. It's a 2019, so I bought it towards the end of 2019. I've had it for a good 3 years now. It's at 26,000 mile mark. I haven't had any issues with it. I've been just keeping up with the basic maintenance, so change your oil, stuff like that, and not once the only issue that I had to take it back one time was just to get the computer updated, because it wasn't reading my phone as well. But after I took it for an update, it took 30 minutes to an hour, and it reads it like anything. That's like the only issue I had to go back to the dealership for. I have had no other issues with the engine or anything like that. For fuel, with the Texas gas prices right now, to fill it up, it's about $40-50. But usually I'll put $20 a week, and then that'll get me through the week. Okay, so first we'll start with this button. This button, you just simply press it and it'll open up the gas tank in the back. This one, L's for left, R's for right. It's for the mirrors right here. So let's say left, you just use the arrows to move your things left, right, up or down to your liking. Same with the right. These are for the control of the 4 windows, but the front 2, you can, if you press it all the way down, it'll automatically do it for you. And you can just bring it back up and it'll do it for you. That only works for the front 2. This is to lock the passenger windows if you don't want them to mess with them. Down here we have the emergency brake. You simply just push it all the way down and it'll lock. And then you just press it back and it'll release it. Over here you have the light modes. You have auto, off, parking lights, running lights. I usually just keep it on auto because it'll sense when it's nighttime automatically. This first one controls the dimming of your screen if you like to set it to where you like it. If you clip all the way up, it'll keep it as the brightest it has, but I usually like it dim. Cruise control, you click this to set, click this to set cruise control. It'll have it ready, and when you're driving and you want to set it at the one you want, you just click that. If you want to release it, just click the button again and it'll turn it off. For this, you'd have to hook up your phone to the Bluetooth of the computer here, and you can answer phones when you're on the road, hang up. This button you click if you want to call one of your contacts. You just say, let's say call dad, and it'll call your dad or whatever contacts in your contacts on your phone. And over here, you down, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You have 7 on your menu. So the first one is just going to show you speed. If you go down to number 2, it'll show your tire pressure, coolant, trans temp, oil temp, oil pressure, oil life, and the battery voltage. And then if you go down, you go number 3, it'll show the fuel economy. Number 4, your trip info. 5, what song or what you're listening to on the radio or the song at the time. And your incoming messages once your phone's connected to the car. And this is where you set up like how you want to set up your stuff.
Would you say that the car is aging well, considering that it is not, of course, a brand new 2022 or 23 Dodge Charger? Would you say that it still has a good amount of technology?
I would say the technology is about similar to the new models, the 2021, 2022, or even coming in the 2023. They all have the same, they're all going to use the same app for connecting to your phone. Uconnect. Just download the app on your Android or Apple phone, and That's the only thing that might be different is that you can't watch videos on the screen here, but I've heard on the SRT you can, but on the SXT you can't. I think that's the big difference. You don't need a physical key. All you need to do is press on the brake, hold it down, press the button one time, it'll start up the vehicle. As long as you have this key fob in the car with you at all times, that'll work. Or if it's around the vehicle. Next we'll look at the features. When you first buy the vehicle, it comes with Sirius XM for a whole year for free. After that, they'll send you something in the mail if you want to continue it, but it's going to cost. I didn't really use it because I could just play music off my own phone. So you have AM, FM radio. The media is for connecting to your phone. You just click select source on your phone from Bluetooth, and then you'll have your phones there. Climate, right now I have my AC off, you just turn it on. You can do it from there, or you can start it from below the screen, which is around here. You can just press that to turn it off or turn on. You can turn off your AC there, turn it on. You can adjust the temperatures, defrosting, and then over here you can, and that'll it also controls the back AC, because there's some vents in the back, 2 vents in the back for air, and you have the different modes there. We have the apps. I don't really mess with this stuff because it's already on the bottom here. And then your phone, where you can have your contacts set up on here if you want. Redial, end calls, mute, stuff like that. Compass, I don't really use the compass. Settings, you have your basics, language, mess with the displays, units, voice. Clock, safety, lights, doors and locks. A lot of things you can mess with. Engine off options. You have delays. And then from here you can put where you want the sound most in the vehicle. I usually just keep it centered. Equalizer. If you like more bass, you can crank that up. Speed. The faster you go, the volume increases in your vehicle. Yeah, I recommend it to anybody. So for this button, this is to adjust the volume, and if you press the middle, it'll turn off your radio area. You can press it back and it'll have it there. Mute, just a shortcut to mute music or whatever. Click it again to unmute. Screen off is just to have it off while you're driving or whatever. You got your emergency lights there. This is to, I have it disabled right now because I like to know when I'm close to something, when I'm backing up, for a parking sensor, but you could always have it off if you don't like the beeps. This is all having to do with your climate control, defrosting, adjust the temperatures, turn off the AC and stuff. You can just click the middle button if you'd like to just simply turn off your air and turn it back on by clicking the middle. And for this, it's just to tune the radio channels. As you can see there, it's just simply going one at a time. So right here you can charge anything that has that car adapter. Got that. You got your standard park, reverse, neutral knob, so it's just simply back or forward, as long as you're pressing the button at the same time. Your cup holder has LED lights, so that's a nice feature. Just let me turn off the lights real quick so you can see it. You have that. And then over here, sorry it's a mess, you got for USB, you got an aux so you can put an aux cord if you don't want to use Bluetooth, and just for extra storage basically. A lot of speakers, and the bass is amazing. I haven't had any complaints for myself. I haven't decided to upgrade them at all.
How would you say the car is when it comes to traveling with more than one person, more than yourself and your significant other?
Not much of a difference in gas.
What about how would you say the space is when it comes to trips? Would you say that there's enough space in the trunk? Would you say there's enough space where everybody's nice and comfy? Or would you say that space is limited?
I mean, I've been out of town a couple times, and all the stuff has been fitting in the trunk, about 4 or 5 luggages and a couple things, and everything's fit. I haven't had any issues finding more space.
Thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel. I hit 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys for the likes, for the comments, for everything. Sorry that I haven't been posting live. I've just been busy, just been doing a lot of things. I'm going to be trying to post a lot more. My goal would be posting at least once a week or once every other week.